What's the best way to grow on YouTube in today's world? Do you need to have all the best camera equipment and the best microphones and the best studio and a $50,000 setup and have all this amazing equipment and film these super fast-paced, snappy videos like Mr. Beast, where it cuts from scene to scene, where there's high-end production, loads of video editing, and just incredible thumbnails that really capture the eye? The reality is, in today's world, no, you don't need that. You can get away with filming a video on your phone, nice and easy, and you can upload and just make educational based content for your target audience. And that is the way that all of the best creators are growing today. And let me tell you why now is the best time to grow on YouTube. And before I do, this video is completely unedited apart from a few quick cuts. And I'm going to try and do this as best as I can without any sort of edits, because nowadays most videos are being done without any editing, or some good videos are being done without any editing. Just someone sitting in front of a camera, a little bit of B-roll sprinkled in, and a little bit of training, and they are just sitting there talking to you in front of a camera. And these videos are going absolutely viral and blowing up. Now, even if they're not going viral and blowing up, they are still hitting your target audience. It doesn't matter whether you get 200 views or less. If those 200 views are your target audience and people that are interested in what you have to offer and what your product is, then that's exactly who you're trying to reach, and that's exactly what you want. But let me tell you why now is the best time to grow on YouTube. I'm filming this video on OBS, which is completely free software. I have my camera plugged into my computer and I have that as an input. I have my microphone plugged into the computer and I have that as an input. And OBS is completely free software that I'm recording this on, and then I can just quickly edit it, do some quick color grading, and then upload it. And that is the best way to make videos. It's quick, it's easy, it reduces the friction point, it makes it much more streamlined and quicker to make your videos. But let me tell you why it's the best time. And why OBS is so good is because you can have graphics and images and slides like this one. I just pressed one button and this uploaded. This just appeared on your screen. So why is it the best time to be on YouTube? Well, it's the #2 search engine in the entire world. YouTube is owned by Google, who is the #1 search engine in the world. And if you want to know something, what do? You Google it or you YouTube it. You either Google it and try and find an answer on Google, or you find a YouTube video on how to achieve it. That is what pretty much everyone does if they want to know how to do something. You have over 122 million active users every single day on YouTube, and over 5 billion daily views on videos. Let that just sink in for a minute. 5 billion daily views on videos. That is almost the population of the entire planet, which is the amount of videos people are watching daily. And it has just replaced Netflix as the most watched streaming platform. People are watching YouTube on their TV, on their phone, on their tablets. And everyone is streaming content nowadays, and content is getting longer. We're seeing creators making longer form content. And like I said, remember what I said a minute ago about educational based content? You've got this. These videos are just some examples of people just sitting there, talking to the camera, giving you educational based content for over an hour in some cases. And these videos are getting millions of views. The one on the far right from Simon Squibb, 30 years of business knowledge in 2.5 hours, 5 million views and counting. And I've watched that video. It's a fantastic video. And all it is him sitting there. He's got 2 cameras and he cuts between the 2 cameras just for a bit of variety and mixing it up a bit. And he's just talking to you about all of his knowledge over the last 30 years. That's all that video is. The one in the middle from Noah Kagan is him sitting on a private jet talking to a billionaire about how to make $1 million and how this person's made $1 million. And the whole video is just literally him sitting there and they're having a conversation, and it's almost an hour long. And then the one on the left from Alex Hormozy, 3.5 million views, and it is him with a whiteboard in front of him talking to you about the road to $1 million, the road to make $1 million. And all of these videos are perfect examples of people that are just sitting there talking to you, making content and delivering value to you. And that is the best way to grow on YouTube. People think that you need to have all of this fast-paced, quick cutting content in order to make great videos, when you don't. The reality of today is if you want to get started and you want to just figure out how to do it as you go along, just get a camera, whether that's your phone or whether you invest in a good camera or something like the Osmo Pocket 3, which is what I use to make most of my videos nowadays. I use this. It's really, really good. This is $600 if you want to start small, or you can just use a professional camera, a $2,000 or $3,000 camera like my one, this one, the Sony A7 IV. But you don't need all that. You can just start filming videos and just share your message. Whatever you've got to share with your audience, what you have to think of is, what is a message that my audience wants to hear? What is something that they need to learn from me? What is knowledge that I have that they don't and that I can share with them? And that is what you can just do. And there are people that are getting hundreds of thousands and millions of views making this sort of content. Now, don't be surprised if you do make this sort of content and it doesn't get views straight away, or it takes a while, or the retention rate's not too good, because people have a short attention span, right? And if it's doesn't have enough B-roll and it's not mixed up enough, then people get bored and people click away. But the people that really are interested and really want to learn will watch your video in its entirety and watch it till the end, because it doesn't matter if you get, like I said, if you get 100 views or 200 views and those views are your ideal client, someone that really will benefit from your message, and that those 200 people will then reach out to you and go, hey, loved your video, I'd love to work with you. How can you tell me how I can work with you, how you can help me? Now you've got 200 people that were willing to pay you to work with you, and you've not got hundreds of thousands of views. That is exactly the way that YouTube is going now. That is the future of YouTube and content creation. I know people love TikTok, right? Because it has the most reach. It is also a search engine. You can go viral within a couple of hours, and every video you post, you can get 1,000 views or more on it. But TikTok is not used by everybody. TikTok is used by a younger generation. Yes, it's good. And in an ideal world, you would use every social media platform. In an ideal world, you would use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube, Pinterest. You would use all of them. And once you start getting traction, getting money, then you can invest into somebody to outsource for you. You can invest into a social media manager, and they can do all that for you. But to prevent you from getting overwhelmed and trying to do too much at once, just focus on YouTube. It is the best platform by far, in my opinion. It has the most amount of reach, has the most amount of daily users. It has the community tab. It has shorts for you to cut up your content and make shorts on it. Just everybody uses it. Everybody wants to go on YouTube to try and solve a problem or to just binge content. People listen to YouTube videos on the way to work, on the way to the gym, when they're in the gym, when they're going on vacation. And I download YouTube videos and watch them when I'm going on an airplane, flying somewhere. So that is what a lot of people do. So just make a video, get started, and start filming content about something that's going to benefit your target audience. And that is the new way to grow on YouTube in today's world. You don't need all of this fast cut edited videos. Some of the videos I've made that have performed the best are the simplest ones to make, or the ones that I've made just off the cuff. Now, don't get me wrong, the algorithm is all about trying to find the best video for the viewer and what the viewer wants to see. And if a viewer is not enjoying your video, they will click away and the algorithm will go and find another video to give to them. So it's not always going to work, but if you just keep plugging away, just keep making educational based content for your viewer, then you will get results. Alex Hormozy used to make edutainment videos, which were basically a blend between educational based videos delivered in an entertaining way. So they were delivered with loads of cuts, loads of B-roll, loads of fast editing, loads of entertaining clips and things that he threw in just to make it so that the video was really, really good and engaging for people and kept the retention rate high. He's gone away from that now. Alex Hormozy's videos now are him literally just sitting at a desk talking to you for an hour sometimes, like this video, and they're getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views. And it's not even about the views. His views have actually dropped. He was getting millions of views when he was making edutainment videos, but now he's getting less, but he's making more money. He said openly, I'm making much more money since I've been making this sort of content. So you need to just focus on stop trying to be Mr. Beast, stop trying to be Mr. Who's the Boss, stop trying to be the people that are trying to make all the fast-paced edited videos, and just make videos like this that are going to help you and serve your target audience. Now, you might not get these sort of views. You might not get anything near these sorts of views. But if you make those sorts of videos that are educational for your audience and valuable to your audience, then you're serving them. And that's exactly what your channel is for, to serve your target audience. So let me know in the comments if this was valuable and if you got anything from this. This video, I'm hoping, is going to be completely unedited and you can see exactly how it can work in principle. And if you want to know how to grow on YouTube, then click the link below and I can help you out with that.